Ezekiel, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any people from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem HaKadosh, the Wadi of Hashem Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve them honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and in truth, and being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, dogfight, triple the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hit the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord, the hopeful elected to the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Here, I brought this our Lord to the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation. This filthy place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that I've taken upon. Right now, the time is 5:47 a.m. in the morning, Tuesday, May 19, 2026, the year of apostasy, agents, sellouts, and Jacob's trouble. Right now, I'm up as usual and just making do with my calling. So I was watching the elder brother Wanga Bar's video, and it inspired me to do this video. And he said something that just triggered the video. So he said something. Let me just let you hear what he said so I could, expound a little bit better. He said one thing and it just triggered the video. So that's why this warning sign is up. And we are the warning. We the warners. We the ones that warn. All right. We've been telling you. I know I've been speaking of something all my life, and it has been clarified since coming under the tutelage of the apostles. Like all the years, I was always say stuff, and people look at me like I was crazy. Now I could have went crazy just trying to tell people the things like, yo, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I could be occasionally wrong. Cause I used to smoke weed and smoke cigarettes and stuff. And I remember I truly believe the spirit of Yahweh tried to tell me something back then. So I used to always take breaks from shit. So I truly believe the spirit world was warning me. Like today, I had to go do a little errand before I turned the camera on, probably like an hour or 2 hours ago. So I went and did it. And to clarify that I was on the right path, I took my blood pressure. The doctor said it's not that bad, not that good. I do the It was 144 over 90 something, which is, it might be up, might be down, but give or take, I know I was eating in like hours before I woke up, and so it's not that bad, not that good, but not that bad. But for the most part, it was 144 over 92 or something like that. It's been a long time I haven't seen my blood pressure down to under 130. And that's only because I was excited. But for the most part, that was a mercy thing. I truly believe the Lord spoke to me at that moment. 144. All right, now stay focused. I truly believe Yahweh Shah want me to do His will. That's what I get on this road to perfection. In this thing of ours, on this road to perfection, that's what I get. So I warn people of things, people around me, and I'm always telling somebody something. Like yesterday at work, this individual who knows of Great Millstone at my second job. He knows of Great Millstone, and some triggered my anger around him. So I'm not gonna say what it was because I can only be speculating. But I got angry, and because he knows of Captain Zariak, he knows of Shabak, he knows of the Genesis gang, he knows of Dangy Ray, but he knows that Great Millstone is the one, it's the leading force of Yahweh Shem Shah. He knows that. So I did tell him that I was part of Great Millstone, and I only could have confidence in what I have accomplished here. So, and I got angry at the fact because just things about how these other camps are. So I told him, I said, I've been around my apostles all this time, okay? I was angry, I was saying certain things, but it wasn't bad. It was just the point of I'm defending the gospel according to what I've learned. Right? And I've been taught to warn the people. Okay? Alright, so, and Amon Gabar, Shaquan Amon Gabar is one of my peers, from New York. And we came up, for the most part, we came up under the leadership. And I truly believe the leadership has been warning us. So this is a little something he said that just triggered the video, and this what he said is the name of the video. Alright, let me see if I can catch it right at that point.
Which are sent as scourges or amendments. So the Lord is going to scourge you in order to correct you. And even so, majority of our people will not receive correction. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? What can you do? You can't do nothing but give the warning.
You can't do nothing but give the warning. And that's all we can do. We give the warning, we tell them what it is, what it's not supposed to be, and that's that. We can sit there and lay fisticuffs all day, but what is it going to be? Somebody's going to end up hurt. So all we can do is give the warning. People ain't going to do what they're supposed to do anyway. They're going to take it upon themselves and come up with their own vainglory. So we read this verse again. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 6. But if the watchmen see the sword come, we see the sword coming. Okay? We see it. We know it is furbished. It is furbished. Bible verse, King James Version. I said that right. Furbished. 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 Glittering sword. Bible verse, King James Version. That's not the verse either. It's a verse I'm trying to think of. Is it? This is a verse. Yeah, here we go. Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. Alright? And that's what we're telling you, that they're out there preparing. The so-called white man, Ashashua, he's preparing. He's preparing himself. He got a military. He's getting all these things, these drones, and all these things prepared for you to take you out for what it's worth for lunch. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8. Again, the word of Yahweh Shah came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy. And that's what we're supposed to do. Prophesy. We're not supposed to be trying to lay fisticuffs on these people, because they're not going to do the right thing anyway. If you lay hands, foot, and elbows on them, and then try to tell them, yo, you should have been listening, they ain't going to get you nowhere. So our job is to prophesy. Ezekiel 21, verse 8. And again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy, and say, thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. And that's they getting ready. They sharpen. They getting their military tight. They got them robot dogs, bro. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. So we then make mirth. You see, the lady was saying something in the video. We're gonna get ready to twerk and do all this, level up. I seen that video before, but it makes sense that she's on. It makes sense that we gotta tell them like, yo, that's not how. That's not the spirit you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to put on sackcloth, okay, and mourn. Put on sackcloth and mourn. Hold on, sorry. Put on sackcloth and mourn. Bible verse, King James version. And that's what the spirit you're supposed to be in. This is the spirit. Oh boy. Let me see. I'm looking for a verse. This might be it. Slocky. We're supposed to prepare ourselves for Yahweh Shemel Shah in mourning. Oh, it says right here. Okay, this is it. Let me see. Let me read this anyway. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 8. For this gird you with sackcloth, lament, and howl, for the fenced anger of Yahweh Shah is not turned back from us. And it hasn't. It's Jacob trouble's at the door. Okay? And you have to be in the spirit of mourning, praying to Yahweh Shah for protection. Because they coming with the sword. The sword is coming. The sword is Yahweh Shah's left hand. He's coming to wreak havoc on this place. Okay? Let's see something. Same thing, this is the NLT translation, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 8. Put on clothes of mourning and weep with broken heart. For the fenced anger of Yahweh Shah is still upon us. It's still upon us, bro. We not out the woods yet. That's one of my favorite lines. We not out the woods yet. What's in the woods? Wild animals. Alright? And they getting prepared to wreak havoc on this place. You know? It's right at the door. This is why we supposed to warn them of what Yahweh Shah is coming. All we could do is give the warning. Okay? And that's what we're doing. Giving you warning you of him. Okay? That was one of my other verses I wanted to get. Let's go back to Ezekiel 33 verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman upon the house of Yasharahla. Therefore thou shalt hear the words of my mouth and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, and this is a different wicked. This ain't the wicked of Ashasha. This is the wicked of you Negro, Hispanics, and Americans. You do wicked. You do wicked shit. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his ways, that wicked man shall die. But his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. I'm not trying to take your blood upon my hand. That's why we do this. Okay, that's why we out here. We don't want your madness upon us. You know? We trying to get the hell up out of here. This is why we want. That's why we do what we do. Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Cry out loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's what we're doing. We're telling you what you're doing wrong. We don't care. At this point again, we don't care if you don't like us. We don't. What are you gonna do? Huh? Tell the world that he does this bad, does that. But no, we ain't doing nothing bad. By warning you of what you're doing wrong. You know? But yeah, my blood pressure was 144. But I got like a new one of my demons gave me a blood pressure tester, so I've been testing my blood pressure, so it's been fluctuating up and down. But I know last night I had some I ate heavy for the most part, and it probably just made my blood pressure go up. But for the most part, that'd be normal. But we can't get our blood pressure up because of these people. Because they don't want to listen. Nah, we can't let our blood pressure go up. We gotta stay focused. You know? We know they ain't right, but we gotta stay right. And how you do that? By doing the will of Yahweh Shah. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and I shall answer when I am reproved. And we're being reproved, so we got to answer. Okay, we got to get out there. We know this world don't like us. They didn't like our king. This world didn't like our king Yahweh Shah. So what more you? You know? What more you? First Corinthians chapter 4 verse 4. Let's go here real fast. Hold on, let's go back. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 14. I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you. And we're warning you. We've been warned. I know I've been warned. Why do you think I do what I do, man? Because I'm terrified. I don't want to die here. Okay? I don't want to die here.